video is not clickbait. I really am a millionaire. I really am at home. I really did buy a property with no money from scratch in lockdown. By the definition of buy, because some people will say it's actually a lease option, therefore you didn't buy it, you obtained it, controlled it, got cash flow from it, but you don't have the title deeds. This is the Oxford.com definition of buy. It says to acquire the possession of or right to buy by paying or promising to pay an equivalent, especially in money. So I think you can't really argue with the dictionary. Also, I did it with no money because any money that I used, the small amount of money that I needed on legal fees, I made from scratch in deal sourcing, which you'll see exactly how I do step by step in this video. Enjoy.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home. The people of this country will rise to that challenge, and we will come through it stronger than ever.
Jeez, this is going to be tough. Yeah.
Hey, my name's Samuel Leeds. I'm a property investor and entrepreneur. Guess where I am? I am at home because on the 23rd of March 2020, everybody was told that they had to work from home, stay at home in lockdown. So I decided as a property investor and entrepreneur, rather than just staying at home and keeping a low profile and doing nothing, I'm going to do what I usually do but from home. Now, if you've seen my YouTube videos before, you'll see me making money, viewing houses, out on the road, meeting people, negotiating. I can't do that from home. However, I have found a way whereby you can make money from home with a laptop, with a phone. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I made £3,600 from scratch with a laptop and a phone and bought a house using practically no money from home, from scratch. Are you 100% that surveyors are going out and carrying out surveys in people's houses right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've had someone go out today for one of our investors.
That's really good. That's really, really good. What's today's date?
Today?
Yeah.
Let me just have a look. I don't actually know.
9th of April.
Yeah.
So 9th of April, surveyors are going around properties. Just today, Max says he's had a surveyor go around one of his investors' properties. So Max, that's great. Thanks for the confirmation, buddy, and that's going to serve helpful. Definitely need some more details of surveyors that are prepared to go out to houses from you.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, mate. See you later. Bye. There we go. If you can get a surveyor to go out to the house and you can get a solicitor to work, and solicitors are working because they're working from home, there's no excuses, man. There's a lot of good opportunities in Wales for stuff like BRR. 3-bed house. This was just literally on an hour ago. I mean, these properties are coming on. Look at this. An hour. There's flats, there's houses. This one's on for 59,950. A little house, South Wales. Let's phone. See what we can do. When there's only one picture of the house, it tends to mean it's in pretty bad condition. Hello. Hi there. I'm just ringing. My name's Samuel. I'm ringing about the property. I've seen it on Gumtree. It's on for £60,000 on. Is the property still available?
Yeah, that is for £59,950. Yeah, this property is still available in the market. Would you like to view this one?
Well, I mean, I don't know how that works exactly because we're in lockdown. Are you still doing viewings?
Yeah, you need to talk with the vendor regarding the same, and then after you can arrange the viewing with them on video call.
Yep. Okay. Well, that would be great if you could arrange.
Name, please.
My name's Samuel Leeds, vendor direct. I'm not a first-time buyer, no. I'll be looking to buy this property just to refurb it and then refinance it as an investment.
In that case, we expect the call back from the owner of the property as soon as possible, yeah?
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thanks for that.
Cheers. Bye. So he said he's going to put me in touch with the owner direct, which is really cool. So this Wales property that's on for 69,000 or 59,950, I've been put in touch with this seller direct. The seller has sent me. It's not really a video tour, it's all the pictures. And to be fair, it does look pretty rough, but it's also come with a survey, with builder's quotes. Basically, this property, I think that the owner was gonna do it up himself, but he's run out of money. So now he just wants to sell it. To be fair, a lot of people are liquidating at the moment. So in order for that to stack up, going through everything, I mean, looking at the sold houses industry, if that was done up nice, I'm confident it would sell for £100,000. The builders quoted 21,000 to do it up. So I'm thinking, if I buy that for 60 grand, even at the asking price, it could work. But I'm gonna put forward an offer and see if I can get it for mid 40s, high 40s, and we'll see what happens. Because at that price, it's a steal, and I know that if we were to do it up, I'd be able to pull my money out. And I say, I'm not going to be buying this house myself. I'm going to be passing this on for a fee, and then the money that I get, I'm going to use that to put towards the lease option agreement, or at least that's the plan. So a bit of really good news. My offer's been accepted on the South Wales property of £49,000. Now that property done up will easily be worth £100,000. I've got a builder's quote done. I've got the survey already done. I literally don't need to view it. So as long as I'm 100% honest when I sell this deal with the investor, I'm going to email it out, and I'm just going to be really honest. I'm going to say, look, firstly you need to sign an NDA. When they sign an NDA, I'm then going to say, here are all the details. I'm going to give them the address. I'm going to give them the builder's quotes. I'll give them the survey. I'll give them everything I've got, and I'll say, that's that. They can't cut me out of the deal because they've signed an NDA. They can't go direct to the vendor because they've signed an NDA. If they want it, they need to pay me £3,000 plus VAT. Okay, let's get this email sent out.
Here's how I've structured the email. So, BRR property deal in South Wales, no stamp duty. That's going out to 324 property investors that have all come from my Facebook ad, which cost me about 30 pence per lead. Dear investors, I have an excellent property investment opportunity that fits perfectly with this time of the lockdown. Boom, fact-checked figures, bonuses, vision, how to secure, and take a deep breath. Let's send. Message sent. And this is what it looks like. Cool. Let's wait and see what happens. This deal that I sent out in Wales is getting quite a lot of response now. So I made it very clear how to respond. I just said, how to secure. Step 1, respond to this email saying I have the funds and I'm interested. Step 2, sign an NDA and provide ID and proof of funds. 3, receive the full details and carry out due diligence. 4, pay me the money. Pay the finder's fee of £3,000 plus VAT. 5, receive support and access to Power Team ready to complete. And I've got people, some people are just saying, where is it? Can I have more details? But look, I'm interested. We've just had a message now come through. I have the funds and I'm interested. Like, this is all happening. This is all happening fast. People saying that, and I've just responded and said, hey, you happy to send me your proof of funds? I said, no, if she's sending me a proof of funds and saying she's interested, guess what that means? This is about to go down. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time now. Okay, so I've just typed up a really brief confidentiality agreement. Now, the purpose of this is just to stop the investor trying to cut me out of the loop. And I'm doing this from scratch, so I haven't got access to all my documents, everything. They're all at the office. So I thought I'd just do it completely from scratch. So I am going to email this over as a PDF to each investor who's interested. Sorry if you can hear my children screaming in the background, but I guess this is life. So this is my ad where I found my buyer, my investor. And as you can see, I've just turned the campaign off now, but for 38 pence per lead with 356 actual Facebook leads, 27,000 impressions. So that's how many people have seen the ad, and a total spend of £134.06. I'm pretty happy with that ad. I might turn it back on at some point, but right now I don't need loads more investors. And I can literally download the file. And here are all my investors that have just come from the last week at 38 pence a lead. That is absolutely fantastic. And these guys all want to give me money. And Belinda will be on this list somewhere. Let me see if I can find her. And Belinda is right here with her email, and that is how she got the deal. Fantastic. So, my lady signed her agreement, and I think that she'll go for it. Let me phone her. And with a little bit of luck, I'll get 3,000 in my account.
Hello.
Good morning. Is it Belinda?
Morning, Samuel. How are you?
Wow. How you doing?
I'm good.
I think I sent you over the property details of the buy, refurbish, refinance in South Wales yesterday. How did you get on going over the figures, due diligence? Did you need anything from me?
In terms of the due diligence, would it be possible to speak to the builders and
Yeah.
also the estate agents?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can.
We
Yeah.
also had a few questions.
Yeah.
So in terms of the full quote that the builders have provided, what does that include?
Yeah.
I understand the things like the boiler and the gas. I thought there's a combi gas boiler in the property.
Yeah.
So would there be further work needed for an electrician, or I don't know?
I tell you what. Let me send you. Okay, I'm just sending it as we speak. A breakdown of everything that's actually going to happen in the property. I probably should have sent you this yesterday, really. Let me send you a breakdown with all the itemised points, including the skips, the electrics, consumer unit,
Okay.
absolutely everything. Even like tiling. Yeah, entire refurb. Yeah, because as you can see on the pictures, it does need a lot of work.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's a good thing, because that's the whole purpose of these types of deals. There's always a small amount of risk. I wouldn't have emailed the property out unless I was quite confident in it. I've not seen it myself because of lockdown, but I've got all the due diligence done on it. Having builders go out to the property is probably more valuable than even me seeing it myself, because the builders going out is something that's very important.
So we'll have a look at that email.
Yeah.
And that we need to post in and give you a buzz. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Cheers. Bye. I think they're going to do that. So I am pretty confident that one of the investors are going to buy that deal, but I'm not just going to wait and see what happens. While I'm waiting, I'm going to go and find more deals online. I'm going to jump on Gumtree, Rightmove, and this time I'm looking for lease option agreements. That's where you buy a house now, but you pay for it later. You have the option to buy it at a later date. So it means you don't have to put down any money, but you can start benefiting from cash flow, benefiting from capital appreciation right away. I'm pumped. Let's do this. Rightmove is kind of a no-go right now because estate agents do seem to be closed. So I'm going to go back to Gumtree. I'm kind of tempted to do properties for rent, and then I can say to the guys who I speak to, I can say, look, I'll rent it off you, but then I'll buy it off you down the line. But then the problem is they're going to want a full rent. So we'll just do properties for sale. There's just so many properties for sale in so many different places. Properties for sale in Stoke-on-Trent. This one just came up 8 minutes ago, 39 minutes ago. Like, people that say there are not enough leads, there just is. £70,000, 2-bed house in Stoke-on-Trent. Let's see if we've got a telephone number. Okay, this one hasn't got a phone number, so that's not really very good. Only came on 9 minutes ago. Now this one looks very interesting because it says, ideally looking to sell but would consider renting. Now that, for me, offers only over £70,000. I tell you what, I will drop my friend Joe an email. I would preferably rent it first and then have an option to buy it for £70,000 down the line. Thanks. Send. Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. I'll call you back, or I can just send you a, I can drop a text message over to you with kind of what I'm thinking. Hello? Okay, so basically, I'm in kind of half conversations with this guy called Joe. Are you okay, baby? And Joe's saying he's open, he's in negative equity, so I'm just going to send him a text message and see what he thinks.
So I sent Joe over an email with a formal offer on lease option agreement subject to a survey. He responded with some questions, seemed kind of happy, said he was going to speak to his solicitor, so I sent him over a memorandum of understanding, heads of terms, and in the meantime, continued to talk to more motivated sellers.
So this guy Ian, who messaged me, he saw my Facebook advert, he filled out all his details, he told me his mortgage outstanding amount, because I added that as a question on the Facebook ad, on the responder. His property is on Rightmove. It's on the market for 115,000. He bought it in 2007 for 105,000. He mortgaged up to the hilt, but the property hasn't really gone up in value at all. The crazy thing is, in 2005, it was bought for 127,000. So 2005, really good, dropped a little bit. He bought it. Now it's just stayed the same. He's in negative equity. And I honestly think if I gave him what he wants, 115, he wouldn't make any money. Pretty much, make a few £1,000s. But if I say to him, listen, how about I'll just take on the mortgage, I'll give you 115, which is the price that you want, but I'll pay on my terms. And my terms is in 5 years. Like, this is just gonna happen. It's a great product. Lease Options is a great product, it's a great service. I just think this is gonna happen, man. I'm excited. So thank you, Facebook ads. He'll be shocked I phoned him so quick, because this message just came through a few minutes ago. It's just gonna. I might end up with 2 or 3 lease options by the end of today.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish
I'm gonna leave him a message and I'm gonna send him a text.
For more options.
Hello Ian, my name's Samuel. I've just received an email a few minutes ago with the details of your property. It came through, I think you clicked through on the Facebook ad. It sounds interesting. If you'd like to have a quick conversation, give me a call back on this number. I'll drop you a text message as well and hopefully speak to you later on today. Thanks Ian.
Yes, we'd like to go ahead.
Fantastic, that's great news. What I'll do, I will send you over an invoice for £3,000 plus VAT. All right, see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Yes! £3,000. You just heard that, £3,000. I'm excited. That's brilliant news. So now all these other investors that said they were interested, like this guy, this guy, this guy, like now I'm gonna email them back and I'm gonna say to them, I'm really sorry, the deal's now sold. However, there'll be more deals coming real soon. What that will do is that will almost train them to act quicker next time. See, selling your first deal from scratch to a new list of investors is always your hardest because they don't know the crack. Whereas now, I'm going to be training those investors by saying it's sold. Next time I send the deal out, it will sell twice as fast. The third time, twice as fast again. And this is just gets easier and easier, and making money gets easier and easier. And the fact that I'm doing this in lockdown, without viewing the houses, having to send surveyors, is kind of cool. Right now it's 11:59, it's a beautiful day, although my eyes are itching because of the hay fever, and it is the 9th of April, Thursday, and you can see that right there, hopefully. Now, I've just received £3,000 plus VAT into my bank, which is £3,600. Investors are buying right now. I'm gonna call my investor and just confirm that she has paid the money. So she's paid the money. I'm working on a lease option agreement deal and I'm only like a week into this from lockdown, from my house. Hello Belinda, it's Samuel, you okay?
Alright, thank you.
I'm really well. I just thought I'd give you a quick call just to check the money's come in okay. So we've received the £3,600. So thank you very much for that.
Okay.
Hopefully this virus kind of clears up and we're able to leave our houses again soon.
Tell me about it. The money would be great information.
I know. But listen, it's really good to do business with you, and it's at least we can still buy houses, even if we're locked in our houses. We can still buy properties, which is good because some surveyors are still going out. I hope it all works out really well, and I look forward to seeing the progression.
Oh, likewise. Thank you so much, Samuel.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay.
Bye now.
Bye.
So there we go. It's just super happy lady investing in property. April 9th, middle of lockdown. This is real, man. And £3,600 in my bank. Okay, absolutely incredible news. Not only have I made £3,600 from deal selling, but this is the heads of terms to the lease option agreement signed with Joe. So Joe, I friggin' love you. I'm sure you'll probably watch this, but you enjoyed the deal as well. And what's the date? 10th?
10th of April.
10th of April. This is Amanda, this is my wife. This is Ruby. We're going to keep Ruby out of the video maybe. I don't know. Hey, sweetie pie. Look at her being all good for the camera. You're never
I
good.
know, she never stops.
Maddie, how have I been the last week doing this challenge?
Oh, you've been busy doing this challenge.
Was it
Running
worth
the
it for a
business.
free house?
Yeah, totally.
Was it a free house and 3,600 from home?
Pretty awesome.
But listen, I've been doing all this, but I've been running the business as well.
You've been doing a lot.
I've been working like crazy, but listen as well, the whole reason I've done this video, to show that you can make money, even while in lockdown, to show that you can continue in property. It's ultimately, not just to show that I've got a house, but to help other people do the same thing. And the thing that's inspired me more than anything is the fact that people have been joining in, doing the property lockdown challenge. And I'm gonna show a little clip that I had sent to me, I had a video sent to me yesterday from a 17-year-old kid who's got 2 free houses on a lease option agreement. Sounds too good to be true, sounds incredible, people are doing it.
So recently I put out a Facebook ad saying that if you're a landlord or you're a homeowner and you've got an issue with your property, come and speak to me. Came across a lady who left me her details for one property. Now the issue with that property was she sold it. She was going through the process of selling, and then the guy who was buying it from her backed out because of the whole coronavirus situation. So she's been sort of left in a bit of a predicament, really. And I've said, I need to do a bit of research on your property, but would you consider a rent-to-buy scheme? She said, yeah, what would that consist of? So I talked to her through it, more or less how it went, how it should go through it. And she said, yeah, provisionally, I'm happy with that. And then she said, would you be interested in taking on another property like that? So I said, yeah, just run me through, run me through the figures. So we went through the figures for both properties. The first property, it comes down to, her mortgage is about £190, and because it's a flat, there's a service charge. So there's also an annual service charge of £360. Taking into account all of the costs and whatnot of having a property, and obviously the rental. She's actually got tenants in there at the minute for both properties, although obviously the rental sort of needs to be increased. She's had them in there for a while, so she hasn't increased the rent for any of them. But the profit for the first property should be about £2,700. That's keeping the current tenants with the same rental. But if you increase the rental, it should be about £3,840. That's the general calculation that I've come to. And the second property, which is a terraced house in Shropshire, that's come up to £4,470 profit per year. Obviously, both of those figures are profit per year, taking into account all of the costs that come with the property. She's actually agreed for a purchase price for both properties, which are below market value now. The current market value of that property is, I think it is £104,000. Let me just double check that. Yeah, £105,700 is the value of the first property, and the value of the second property is £123,000, and that has an agreed purchase price of £127,000. So it's quite good figures on something that I literally did in a few minutes. So quite happy with that, and I'm going to be selling that first property deal on, the one that has the £3,840 profit per annum. I'm going to be selling that to pay for the second property, which, I'm quite happy with.
Massive respect to that kid, and also everybody else that's been messaging me, DMing me on Instagram, commenting on YouTube, that's also hustling, making money as a property entrepreneur from home during this lockdown. While everybody else is whining and finding excuses, this is the time when we need to stand together, we need to be positive, and we need to remember that this is possible. Listen guys, if you enjoyed the content, please do smash the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I've put together a playlist of all about lease option agreements. So if you're thinking, what did he do exactly? Then you should check out this playlist right here and see how you can buy properties using little or none of your own money. Also, if you want to package and sell deals, making money from properties that you do not even own from home, then check out this playlist up here, and there's a ton of content there. Also, you can subscribe right here. Do it, subscribe, spread the love, spread the positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Lockdown property challenge complete. Now it's your turn, and I'll be helping you do that.